Hello, everybody. The other thing didn't work at all. It was terrible. It just wouldn't let me click the go live button. I don't know what was happening. So now I know what I need to do. My hair's still a bit damp as well, so you have to excuse me for that. Hi, Andrew. Evening. I think it's evening. Yeah, this is me. This is me filming off my potato of a laptop. So I do apologise for the awful quality. It's not a bad laptop at all, but it is just terrible webcam. So just while we wait for a couple of people to come in, I can see that some people are coming in now. Again, those people who are coming in, I do apologise for the terrible quality. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think that's just how loud I'm being. Oh my God, no idea what I'm doing. I don't like it on the laptop. I much prefer it on my phone. I like the fact that I can see the chat on the side, but I just don't. I mean, obviously the quality is awful as well. Hi, Applej Studio. So yeah, just while we're waiting for a couple of people to come in, how has everyone's sales been this weekend? Been good, been bad. My one was quite good actually this weekend. I think I had about 16 to post this morning. It was just crazy, really crazy, and had some auctions finishing last night, and they I think I only sold one out of all of them. So yeah. Now, when you told me that, Andrew, you actually said Instagram. You said you can't go live on Instagram without 1,000 subs or something like that. I'm sure you said Instagram. That's why I was thinking. It's a bit, I don't go live on Instagram anymore, or not very often anyway. But when I couldn't do it on my phone earlier, that's when I realised that that's what you meant. So I'll have to go back and check the message that you said to me ages ago. But yeah, oh well. I just look really white. I think if I sit back here, I think it doesn't look so bad. But oh well, I'll just be really white for this whole time. So I'm not going to just obviously sit here and wait forever and just sit here and drinking my tea. I picked up 17 items. So it's not going to be a really long video, I don't think, unless we have this massive conversation that's going on. So I'm just gonna, yeah, you did say Instagram, yeah, that, so it's your fault, not mine. So I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I bought. I'm going to show you everything that I bought, and I say it's only 17 items, so it literally won't take that long. Some of them that I picked up because I couldn't find anything, if that makes sense, because when you're outsourcing and you're looking for something, you're obviously looking for things to pick up, and then you're thinking, I'm not finding anything, and then you almost, I don't think you do it consciously, but you sort of subconsciously start saying, oh, I need to find something, I need to buy something, oh, that'll do, that's, and you end up going over your budget, or you don't look at the item properly, or a number of reasons, and then you end up getting home and it's not what you should have got, or you paid too much for it, or something like that. So yeah, so I think some of them are a bit more of a desperate pickup because I couldn't find much, but I wasn't really that bothered, to be honest, about picking up a lot, because I have got that much stuff in my room. It is just ridiculous. I'm having to move things out the way to be able to take a photo, to then move things back to be able to store it, and it's just all over the place. It's just an absolute mess. You just got your once in a wardrobe parcel. Now, I've thought about getting something from them, and I wasn't too sure. I've seen a couple of videos and seen a couple of reviews on them, and they've been really good. So yeah, do let me know how you got on with those, because I'll be really intrigued. I have thought about buying them, but at the moment, like I just said, no storage. So if I bought a bag full of is it 20 or 40 items. If I bought a bag full of them, I'd be stuck because I'd have nowhere to put them. But eventually, at some point I will. But at this moment in time, not yet. You've got 5 crates of unlisted clothes. That is just ridiculous. That is really ridiculous. Stop watching this now. Don't jump on a train. Go get them crates and get your stuff listed. That's ridiculous. 5 crates. Who's texting me now? It's going to be really rude. Bear with me. It's just some real interesting sale. See this how rude I am. Making some sales. Anyway, that's just me being really, really rude. Hi, Karen. You have 200 unlisted. Wow. I think I've got about, I don't know how many I've got. Obviously, I've got all the stuff that I bought on the weekend. And I've got a couple of odd bits and bobs, so it's less than 50 items, I'd say. But then as soon as you start organising stuff and you realise you found a million other things that you haven't listed yet. But is that because you have unlisted stock because you're saving it for a Q4 or something like that, or you just haven't got around to listing it yet? Hi, Leanne. You're at work. Boss lady's gone to the shop. Oh, that's very good. Nice to see you, though. Nice to get you into the chat. I don't think he wants to buy it. I'm trying to sell some bikes and just asking me how much I'd take for them. And I don't think he's that interested now. But he's just put okay, thanks. So now I'm a bit like, what? Let's just see. What are you willing to pay for them? Anyway, I'll stop being rude now and I'll actually answer me. So, yeah, if you stop chatting, you'll be gone. Okay, no problem. I'll get to what I need to get to. Yes, this is a giant winner in the corner. I picked him up. He's not official Disney. He's got no thing on his feet. It's so weird. I feel like I've got to really sit back on my chair because I can't get stuff in. On my phone, you really can. But it's absolutely massive. I then carried it around all day like this as I was walking around with all my stuff. It is from, is it Mattel or Mattel? I'm not quite sure. Oh God, where's the webcam on this thing? Look at this. This is terrible. There you go. I don't even know if you can see that as I'm filming for my bloody potato. So, but I picked it up for £2. So, yeah, I picked up a massive Olaf. I don't think that was Disney officially. Then I think I sold that for about £20 odd, something like that. If I could keep him, I would. I have no room. On my bed, I have like several teddy bears and stuff. A giant panda that's massive than this. And I have no room for it. Oh, so you buy in bulk and then you kind of just slowly get it listed. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, I've heard of Mattel before, but it's not official Disney. But at the end of the day, it's still Winnie the Pooh. I don't say yeah. It's also got somebody's bubble still on it, so I don't think it's particularly good. But yeah, I paid £2 for him, so I'll be looking towards £20 mark, maybe 15. Not quite sure. I then also picked up a little Mickey the Mouse. Mickey the Mouse, oh my God, little Mickey Mouse. He is official Disney though. He's got official Disney Store exclusive on him. And that's the reason I picked him up again. I really like to keep him. I'm very sort of into my Disney, so I'd like to keep him if I could. This colour is awful. I feel like I've got to show you here to have some colour. Otherwise, if it's here, it's just too bright. And I hope you can't hear that dog barking because that's just so annoying. It's very, very annoying. Anyway, yeah, so I paid, how much did I pay for him? £2.95. And if I can bear to let him go, I don't know, £15, something like that. I'm not quite sure. I literally haven't looked at any of the solds or anything on these, so I'm just guesstimating. And my last little plushy thing is Little Woody. Little Woody figurine. He's also Disney official. It's got all the tags saying Disney official down the bottom. There's Andy on the bottom, which is so cute. Yeah, so Little Woody. And I looked on the solds for this one because I was just curious. And I think they're going for about £10, so it's not a fat lot. I paid £1 for him. But I'm thinking about keeping him for a little while because I believe Toy Story 4 is coming out soon. So I might keep him until that comes out, or around that time, just before the film comes out, and then pop him on there. Yeah, so I think they're going for about £10, probably even less than that, to be honest. So I'm going to keep him until number 4 comes out. And the last Disney thing that I picked up, I don't know why I picked it up. Don't ask me why I picked it up. But I thought it was the cutest thing, and I really wish I either could fit into it or I had a daughter who I could dress up. And it is a massive Snow White outfit. It has on the bottom has like this plastic loop at the bottom, so it's God, you can't really see that, can you? But it has this massive, so it sticks out and shows really nicely. And I picked it up especially because it is from Disneyland Paris. You really can't see that. Just trust me. It's from Disneyland. There we go, Disneyland Paris. And I paid £4.50 for it. I think. Okay, see you later, Karen. Thanks for popping by. I think I looked on the solds to see how much people are selling these for, and I think somebody put on their listing RRP £100. I don't know. They obviously, I think they were selling it for like £15, but said on there about its RRP is £100. But yeah, I don't know. I might put it up for about £20, to be honest. It's a 8 years old, so oh my Lord. So it's a bigger size at least. So at least it's not too small. Although literally, as I've just been talking, noticed, I don't know if you can tell here, noticed that there's some pulls, which is a bit of a shame, but you can't really tell that it's been pulled, so I might just be able to cut them off and obviously make a statement in my listing to say that it's really that visible. Oh, you're thinking of Euro Disney. Yeah, Disneyland Paris. £200. Yeah, not £200 much. Yeah, so I picked that up, I say, for £4.50. So looking forward to that. Now, I picked these two up. This is the first time I've seen this brand. And yes, they're coats. I picked up some more coats, but I could not say no. Both the same thing. Now, I picked this one up. I did a lot more research into this one when I got home. But it is my first aquascutum. Oh my Lord. It's really bad. I'm going to put my blinds down and see if that makes it less. Wait. Move me all the way. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think that's a little bit less bright. I have so much rubbish everywhere. That's a little bit better, isn't it? I just literally am so unhappy that I have to use my laptop. Anyway. Yeah, and if this is the case, if this is what I have to do, I either need to get 1,000 subs ASAP, or I'm going to have to go purchase a webcam. So I don't think the formal is going to happen anytime soon, though, especially if my videos are this really bad. Yeah, so it's an aquascutum coating. Yeah, you really can't see that. It's so pants. There we go. Aquascutum coat. And I picked this up for £10. I picked it up because I've heard that it's a good brand, and I've seen people sell these quite well. Until when I got home, I noticed, because I thought that's a bit strange. There's a zip all the way around it. I thought that's so strange. Then when I got home, I did a bit more research into them, and they're supposed to have a nice sort of lining inside. I didn't think it would have a lining because obviously if it has the labels here, it has more labels here. I didn't think it would have a lining, but apparently they do have a lining, and this one was removed. So yeah, which is a bit of a shame, but I should still be able to get some good money from it. But if I don't, it's okay because I bought another one. This is from the exact same shop. It's so strange. I don't know why I'm showing you the label again, but yeah, it's a Aqua Scootum again. But this one, it's from the same shop. This one was £3. I don't know why. I'm not lying to you. It cost me £3. So, and it's a long beige one. These were in the women's section, and when I got home, I noticed that there were men's, because I didn't look at whether there were men's or women's or not. I just assumed that there were women's being in the women's section. But this one has this sort of nice lining. It doesn't have a zip around it or buttons to say that it should have had a lining, a separate lining. So I just think the other one's a bit weird. But it's like that one I paid more money for, and that's going to cause me more grief because it had no lining. But this one I paid £3 for, and that should be fine. So I'm hoping I could probably get about £20–30 for that one. Quite sure. Oh, ads is in. Hello, ads. Tat Doctor's in. Hello. Is it Ian, but spelt weirdly? Is that what it is? I'm trying to get everyone who doesn't have their name in their name. It really confuses me. I don't know who's who. But I suppose I do the same thing with KLC reselling. From these other places again, some really, really good bargains from this one place. They're the kind of ones that have a different coloured tag on it. So it's pink, yellow, green, whatever it might be. And then they have a little sign that says on a Wednesday and a Saturday, all the tags other than pink and yellow or something like that is half price. So yeah. It's just it's my laptop. Because some of us aren't as blessed as you ads, and don't have 1,000 subscribers, you can't stream off your phone. So I can't do any more live streams off my phone. I'm having to do it off my laptop, which looks like I'm filming from a potato. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to go buy myself a webcam or stop doing live videos. I don't know. They're not that great anyway. Anyway, next one is this Jacquard blazery thing. Brand new with tags. It cost me £7. And yeah, it's just a nice little blazery thing. I've sold 2 or 3 of these now, with the one button in the middle. So and I made about £20 from them, so I could probably at least make sort of £25–30 with this. That is brand new with tags. It's the Scottish way of Ian. Yeah, I've seen that in the Scottish way. So it's spelt in a Scottish way, but you're not Scottish. Is that right? I did stream on my phone last week, but it literally must have come in a couple of days ago, mate. I don't know, or I slipped under the net for that week. I don't really know, but yeah. Get a Logitech C920. Oh, yeah, I'll have to get one. Yeah. Oh well, I'll get one. I will get one. I have my sources. From that same charity shop again. Oh dear, is this nice long. Oh dear. There we go. That one. This nice long red dress. £80. I don't think I can afford that. Might have to just stop streaming. Nice red dress. Got these sequin designs on the front, on the straps even. It's a Roman Originals dress. Oh my lord, it's just not going well. It's literally all over the place today. Roman Originals dress, size 14, and I paid £6. There you go, £6. It's a really, really nice long red one. I actually think this would be better to be sold around Christmas time because it's sort of red, sparkly, and whatever. But I'm still going to list it now because people do still buy these things. And yeah, I've always sell Roman. I sell Roman really well. So probably about £20, £30 for this one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Might just not do. Might just do Instagram lives instead. That might be just as easy. My mannequin I bought from the range. I bought it from the range last year now though for £35. So yeah, it was a really good bargain. But it's not supposed to be used for what it is, I don't think. I think it's one of those sit in your room looking pretty kind of ones. And it's as I've been using it and twisting it round and things like that, it's kind of done a spiral thing down and it just doesn't look as nice. But I did see I can't remember who it was now. I knew I would remember it, but I don't remember it. Somebody who had a mannequin and they've put a lazy Susan at the bottom of the mannequin so you can just spin it round without having to like twist the mannequin and things like that. So it looked so much easier, so I'm definitely going to get myself one of them. Hi Alan. See, I'm getting a bit of controversy here, or is it because you don't want the competition answers? That's what it is, because clearly I'm clear competition. Anyway, this one, I picked this up because it was a green tag, so it was on the sale thing. So I paid the whole £2 for this dress. But it's called Your Sixth Sense. Never heard of it, but I think it sells well in America. I'm not quite sure. But it's plain white with this sort of gold floral print thing on it. But again, I was thinking wedding season and things like that. So I really don't know. £10, £15. Don't know. And then, oh no, this is not the last one from that charity shop. But again, I bought another Roman dress, size 12. I paid £4 for this one because again, it was a green label, so it was reduced half price. And it is this lovely black sparkly dress. Nothing particularly special about it other than it's just literally covered in sequins. But I sold, if you've seen my March sales video, then I put up a dress. I think I paid £1 for it, and I sold it for £30. No, I think it was £30. So I know that I can sell Roman quite well, and that was like a nice long sparkly one. So I could probably easily get about £20 for that one. That's fine. That's fine. I was initially doing Instagram lives and not YouTube lives, but I just thought it was a bit easier to do it on YouTube since you kind of have the chat on the side. Because the thing with Instagram is that the chat, it's really awkward and it doesn't show you everything and it's just so fiddly. I liked the thought of the YouTube lives a little bit better, but if it's going to be a pain in the bum for now, then I might either just not do them or just not do them so often. The last thing that I picked up from this charity shop, which I don't know why, these were in the women's section, and I'm almost certain that they're men's. I got my other half to try them on to try and figure out the size as well, because the size wasn't so clear. But they were, although they are even, a Hugo Boss pair of jean chino things, and I paid £1. Literally £1. I paid £1 for these. I don't know why they were £1. There's nothing wrong with them. I've looked them over several times. It says on here that they've said it was a 34 waist, but on the label it says UK 50. So I wasn't too sure, but it also said then US 34 regular. So I'm going to kind of stick with 34 regular. I put the size measurements on like I usually do anyway, but I'm sure, I say my other half tried it on as well, and they're a little bit big for him. So if we both agree that it's more of a 34 regular. Yeah, in the Insta lives are just, to me, they were just a pain. And when I'm watching somebody else on an Insta live, if you accidentally come off it for some reason, then it loses the rest of the chat, so you can't scroll up and see what anybody else has said and things. It's just a bit, I don't really like it, but it's a little bit easy to do it on your phone than trying to set up my laptop and sort it all out. Another thing that I got, these mini Bowden jeans. They are a size, they're 12 years old. I paid £1.99 for them, but they were in absolutely excellent condition. Had this sort of nice heart knee thing, don't know, and then also pockets that had little hearts at the back. So they were quite nice and cute. So yeah, £1.99. I literally need to go to bed. £1.99, hoping to get about £12-13, something like that maybe for them. Kids clothing, I don't feel like I can price up that high, because one, they're not that pricey anyway, but also when they are, I just don't feel like the person who is going to go onto eBay to buy some clothes for their kids or their nieces, nephews, grandchildren, whatever, then I just don't think they're looking for something that's ridiculously high priced. So I like to keep my kids' clothing down, even though I did sell something for £3 yesterday. That I paid 10p for, which wasn't too bad, but yeah. Life's going on. Right. Never get notified of Insta lives. I had to add people to my favourites now. Yeah, well, I don't get notified of them either. I don't even get notified for YouTube, even though there's several people that I've hit the notification button for. I don't get notified for them. It comes up in my notifications if I go into YouTube, but I don't get them through on my phone. But I think that's just me. I need to turn on the settings for that still. Anyway. You're happy to promote them in chats for me if I like. But my videos, I don't know. I feel really weird when people. It's just how I've always been. I find it really weird when people say, "Oh yeah, your videos are good" or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I'm always very, very self-critical of myself and quite harsh on myself, to be honest. But anyway. So the next thing I've got is again this Jacques Vert. It's a two-piece. I paid £7 for this. This was one of those sort of, oh, let's just pick it up because I don't really know. It's a two-piece, so it's this top bit here, and then it has then a skirt as well, same pattern and everything. And it is a size, I think it's a size 22, to be honest. Let me double check this. Skirts are 20, tops 22. So, and I picked this up and I took it to the counter. I mean, I suppose that the people that are working there haven't looked at it and don't know all the sizes of things, but I took it there, and because it does say on the label as well, it does say that it's a size 20 on the label. And I took it there, and she said, "Oh, would you like to try it on?" I'm thinking, I don't think I need to try it on. I said to her that it's not for me, but that was just a bit, yeah, no. Yeah, of this whole thing with praise and whole thing with being harsh on myself, it's been had it all my life. I've always wanted to do better than I've already been, and that's why I don't think teaching was very good, because it just took me forever to try and I was really, really self-critical on my lessons and teaching the kids and things like that, even though I kept getting outstanding in my performances, but I just still felt like I could do so much more. I didn't think they were that good, but just something that I've got to just deal with, to be honest. But Anyway, the next one is this Adriana Papel dress. I paid £7 for this, again, a little bit much, but it was from Cancer Research, and I think they're often ridiculously high. Depends where you go, but it was £7, and it was one of the cheapest ones in there. And it's this nice blue dress. It's a size 16 with this kind of layered scalloped thing look down the bottom. So I paid £7. I did sell one of this branded dress the other day for £30. I think it was on my March thingy-my-bob. So you probably know better than me because I can't remember. But so I'm hoping to get about £25–30 for that. It's very weddingy. You know, I can see somebody wearing that to a wedding as a wedding guest. So yeah, that's what I'm aiming for anyway. You are both ace, to be fair. You are. But yeah, I think for me, it is a childhood thing. I've always wanted to do better at school. I've always wanted to just, and it's more, even though people say to you, you know, do things for yourself and don't do things for others, I've always still liked the thought of showing people that I can do better and things like that. Mainly, it's a family thing. I wanted to sort of prove for some reason. Haven't been told to prove anything. I don't feel like, you know, I don't feel like I have to, but something in my head is saying that I have to prove that I can do better, or it's not as good, and all that sort of stuff. So it's just a personal thing. So I'm not, if I say don't watch my videos because they're rubbish, I feel like they are, but you know, obviously take other people's word for it. If other people are saying that they're rubbish, agree with them. But that is you gotta have your own opinions, I suppose. Oh, thank you, Applejade. Ads and other people's videos. Ads is definitely a reseller you trust. Interesting. Yeah. Anyway, I trust him. That's why he's my little spanner. The last thing that I've got, I think that's everything. I don't know if that's everything because my room is a state, absolute state. So I just there's so much need to do. I haven't had time to really get down to things, and spent hours last night trying to find an item that was ready to go out today, and I couldn't find it for the life of me, but I did in the end. The last one, I picked up this jacket because I'd seen the name and heard of the name, but wasn't too sure. So I did a quick search on eBay, saw that it was decent, saw that it was going to get a bit of money, and I'm not even going to try and say it right. Is it the Maharishi? I think that's how you say it, Maharishi jacket. It's got kind of an elasticated bit at the top. I liked how it had the zip, kind of looks like that, and then has the name on the underside as well. It has a double zip, which is pretty cool. So I picked it up. I didn't think it was anything special. Took it to the till, and literally, as I put it down on the counter, I noticed on the back it had a giant red dragon, massive. Now, I didn't realise that until I got to the till. So when I got home, I then did a bit more research on it. And because when I saw it in the shop, it was going for like 20, 30, 40 pound maybe. So I thought that's quite good. I paid £9.95, so I paid a tenner for it. So when I took it home, I did a bit more research because it had this dragon on the back, and that's where I felt like I'd heard of this brand before. And yeah, there's somebody I couldn't find one that had this particular dragon on the back, but when I did eventually find it, there's only one that's on eBay, not on the sold, but one that's on eBay. Somebody in America, I think, is trying to sell this exact one for £195. UK pound equivalent even. So they try and sell this for £195. I don't know what's that special about it other than this dragon on the back. So a lot of these jackets have this kind of dragon look on the back anyway. But yeah, I was so chuffed when I saw that. Really, really happy. So yeah, I'm really chuffed. I don't know how much I'm going to put it on for. Might try and aim high and probably go about £50-60 probably. I'm not going to go up to 195 because I just don't think I'll get that for it. It is in excellent condition, doesn't even look worn. So yeah, I'm hoping to get that. Just having a quick mooch through what you're waffling on about. I like Irish accents. I think they're awesome. So Appledale, if you want to start doing videos, you do them. I'd be absolutely happy to watch them. Yeah, Andrew, I think you will find, as I'd said, I think you will find somebody. It's a shame that obviously those things have happened to you previously, but everybody's different. Obviously, it's hard to trust. I think that's the thing with me. It's knowing that you can trust things that have happened in the past. You've kind of got to just kind of let go, but obviously they'll always be in your head thinking, but what if, what if? She was a teacher, oh no, don't trust them. Wouldn't trust a teacher. I think the thing is with teaching, because I started my teaching in 2017. I can't even remember. I don't even remember. I started doing my teacher training in September 2017. It must have been 2016. I think it was, yeah. 2016. And then it literally took its toll on me that much, just doing my teacher training. And then come February, I broke up with my partner because it was just too stressful. I couldn't deal with it. My mind was going bonkers. And it just went all over the place. So I do think, obviously some teachers are absolutely fine and get on with it and have been happily married for many, many years. But yeah, some people, it really does drag you down. And obviously it's not just teaching, it is also other jobs and other things in life that do affect you, to be honest. Hi Jade, nice to see you. Clearly not at work, clearly skiving. Jade, who's just said hello, is technically my sister-in-law, but not quite yet. So it was like a bit of a downfall. Then I stopped teaching, and then everything's fine again now. We're all back together and all happy as Larry. But yeah, things do take its toll. So Andrew, don't bog yourself down with it. I'm sure you will find somebody soon. It is about loving yourself, and I think that's definitely one thing I had to try and learn, because I was only ever doing things for other people, purely for other people. Would not even think about doing anything for myself. I'd be knackered every day because I was trying to please everybody else, and I hated the way I looked. I hated everything. So, and yeah, but that's not what this video is about. This video is not about me whining about my life and things like that. Although I was going to mention this as well. Is I had a bit of a weird day today. I woke up this morning, and it was a bit last night as well, that I thought, I don't know, it was a bit weird. I had 16 parcels go out this morning, and 3 of them were really high priced items, over £50 mark. 3 of them were, and then some of the ones that were sort of £20-30. Some of them was literally like £3, as I said earlier. But I felt really weird this morning because I thought, I felt really, really anxious thinking that that I'm going to have them sent back, or I put the what is it, the enhanced compensation on them. I paid an extra couple of p to get that done, so just to make sure that it will get there okay and things like that. And I was getting really, really anxious and really conscious about sending them this morning. I don't know why. It was just really, really strange. And so I'm looking, thinking, this is a lot of parcels to send. And I do sometimes have good days. I do sometimes have a nice weekend of sort of 10 plus sales. But it's just getting to the point now where it was just last night, it was a sale after sale after sale. And I was just trying to watch things on telly, and I just couldn't sit down because there's so many things coming in, which I'm not at all complaining about. But then it just started making me feel a bit strange. It started making me think, God, this is too much. I don't know why. But it just felt really overwhelming all of a sudden. This thing went come into my head, and I thought, what if all of these send it back? And then I'm getting really happy that particular things have sold for so much money. And I think especially as it's getting towards sort of wedding season, I do worry about some things that people are going to wear to a wedding and then go, oh, it didn't fit, let's send it back, and things like that. So I don't mind people sending things back when they say it doesn't fit. I have no issues with that. But it's when they go, oh, it was faulty because it didn't say this or didn't say that in the description. You know, we all get it, but it's just, I can just feel it happen. I can feel it. I can sense it's going to happen. So, you know, I don't know. It was just, probably not. Probably everything's going to be fine. But it was just really weird this morning as I was sort of labelling them all up. I was thinking, have I labelled them all up right? It was so strange. I think it was just thinking I'm used to having 2 or 3 sales to post because I have a 1-day dispatch time. So as soon as it sells one day, it's out the next day. So I usually only have sort of 3 or 4 parcels to post a day, probably even less than that sometimes. So having 16, I was just really overwhelmed. And it was 1 o'clock in the morning and I just wanted my bed. So yeah, I don't know. Your eBay sales are terrible, Jade. Apple Jade. How come? Oh, what do you sell on Etsy? Is it just vintage stuff, or do you have your own stuff that you sell on Etsy? I used to sell things on Etsy. I used to make things for Etsy a couple of years ago, but it just wasn't making enough money for the amount of time that I'd spend on it, things like that. So I stopped doing that very quickly. Returns aren't even real. They're just a product of your thoughts. Yeah, maybe. Same things were on me. Had a return over the weekend. There was something annoying. Got to tell myself to keep listing and go and just ignore. Yeah, I had somebody return a dress, which I think is somewhere on the floor. Had somebody return a dress to me the other day or the other week even, and she said that it didn't fit because it was too tight on the hem. And she said, but she said it was a was it inad? Is that what you call it? Not as described. And I then said, well, it's clearly showing the photographs. It's just how it was made. She said that it was modified, and it must have been modified. So I sent her stock photos to say, look, that is exactly how it is on here and here. And she didn't respond to my messages. And I phoned eBay the day before the case would be closed, and because I thought I could phone them at that point. And they said, oh no, you got to phone back tomorrow. And I said, the thing is, I don't want to phone back tomorrow and you just automatically go, oh no, we're on the buyer's side. Oh no, we don't do that. So I thought, okay, if you say so. So the next day, or no, it's not even the next day, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, I had an email to say, oh, the case has been closed in the buyer's favour. The buyer didn't say anything. I actually, no, that was a lie. Well, it did, but I messaged, I put on eBay to say that the buyer hasn't responded, and explained on the little description bit, and it says obviously it'll be reviewed and things like that. But literally at 1 o'clock in the morning, who's reviewing eBay things? eBay UK, who's reviewing things? So and you got put in the buyer's favour, so I had to pay the postage for her to send it back. And yeah, I don't mind people sending things back if they just genuinely don't fit, but people just want to get the free thing out of it. Why are people messaging me? Ooh. Anyway, you sell cute stationery. Oh, I'll have to have a look. Yeah, message me and I'll have a look and see what you've got. Yeah. Yeah, hashtag Team Steve. Yeah. No, don't get the later train. Go and get on the train. I'm done now. I am done. Don't get a later train. It's all good. It's literally just waffling on now. I'm just telling my life stories. Even though I'm done, I have nothing else to show you. Other than I do feel like an absolute muppet. Yesterday I posted a picture about this dress onto Instagram because I was a day late on me Meet the Reseller thing. And I posted a picture saying that this doesn't look right, it's too low and all this sort of stuff. And then somebody goes, oh, it just looks backwards. Oh. All this time I was spending so long yesterday trying to photograph it, thinking I don't know how to photograph it and all that sort of stuff. It was just backwards. That's the kind of day I was having. It is the kind of day I was having. Okay, cool. I'll have a look on your Etsy shop in a bit, definitely. I am actually a Team Steve, to be honest. I know most of the women are Team Carla, but I've been watching Steve for a long time, and he's also from Wolverhampton, so technically a Brummie. So I've got to keep him on my side. Yeah, you did. You messaged me saying where is your where is your day 6? But yeah, definitely. No, I've only actually recently started watching Carla's videos. I've been subscribed to her, I think, for a long time, but on my personal, I hadn't been subscribed to her on this one, so I have forgotten, to be honest, to watch some of her videos. So, but yeah, I've always watched Steve's videos, love Steve's videos, so I'm Team Steve. Even though I've never been to a meetup before, so I've never seen them do their arm wrestle, but still going to go with Team Steve. If you're in the chat, Applejade, then there is a reseller meetup happening at the end of this month. It's literally like a couple of weeks away, isn't it? And Carla and Steve from Steve Green Adventures, and Carla's also got her YouTube channel as well, are doing an arm wrestle. So they're doing this arm wrestle, and everyone's sort of hashtag Team Steve or hashtag Team Carla, depending on which side that you're on. That's all. Nothing exciting. Just that. Yeah, you do. You're picking Steve up as well, aren't you? You're gonna have to like prep him, make sure you've got plenty of protein bars for him, make sure he's ready to go. Yeah, I'll be there as well. It is in my calendar, Andrew, for the 11th of May one as well. The Wrexham meetup is in June. Well, what kind of thing is this really as well? Oh, look at Dave plugging his own little channel there. But yeah, so Dave just put a video up. There you go. Your first car boot haul video is now live. I shall go watch that. I'm going to do some packing and things like that. So I'll cast it onto my telly and watch you while I'm doing all my packing in a bit, Dave. Steve's is the Steve Green Adventure. I'm sure someone will type it into here. It's very boring. Hey, I feel like my videos are the same. I feel like my videos are just so drowning and boring, but I'm sure it's absolutely fine, Dave. Definitely. I should be saying how about mine as YouTube. Should I? I do enjoy. These are the two. If there's a load of things that I need to watch, I always do watch my favourite ones first, and then you kind of have the other ones on in the background while you're doing something else then. So I do always try and join in for Andrew's and Ad's live streams, definitely, and then I'll get their other videos done when I've got the time. Anyway, I've waffled on for long enough now. It's nearly been an hour, about 50 minutes. So that is it for my haul. I am sure that is it for my haul. I don't think I picked anything else up. Just had cake. That's what Saturdays are for, cake. I don't eat cake during the week because I'm at the gym every day. But I like to eat cake on a Saturday because it feels like a treat and it's nice. Me and my dad go out, have our little charity shop hauls, and then have some cake, and it's really nice. Anyway, so that is it. That is all I'm doing. This is my best live yet. I don't think so. Filming from a potato. I don't think so. Nice to watch during my lunch break. Thank you very much, and appreciate it. Feeling the love. That's just a bit weird. Why are you watching me during your lunch break? That is my brother. So that is just a bit weird. Anyway, so yeah, that is it. That is all I'm doing. And I'm going to do some listing now. I think I need to tidy everything up because everything's a mess. Every time I do a whole video, I literally go, this is this, lob it on the floor. This is this, lob it on the floor. So I've got a bit of tidying up to do now as well. So anyway, hopefully if I do it again next time, I will have a camera that I'm not filming from a potato, or they'll be on Instagram. So I'm not quite sure yet. I don't know. Anyway, go catch your train, Andrew. Buy KFC. Yeah, whatever. So I shall see you all on the next video. I am putting another video out in a couple of days as well, I think some point this week. I don't know. But yeah, at some point when I can be bothered to edit it, because it's long. Anyway, see you all later, guys, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.